Hey everybody. So today we did another day in the cornfield. Actually only about 4 hours in the cornfield. Um, I gotta tell you, even though I took the entire week off as vacation for rest and relaxation, excuse me, rest and relaxation, I've done more metal detecting this week than any month I've been doing this hobby. And for a grand total of probably this week I probably put in 15 16 hours worth of coil swinging, metal detecting fun. I mean, my arm is tired, and I've got a little Ace 250 that I swing, and it's not heavy by any means. um, I know Dave Relic Hunting Scotland, he does a freaking ton of hours out in those fields metal detecting. And I know he runs an XP Deus, which is a lot lighter than my machine, so that's got to be part of it. But just this motion, the repeated motion, going and going and going, your wrist starts to feel it, and your shoulder starts to feel it, and your neck, especially my neck, from always looking down at the ground like this. You know, I've had the machine long enough, I can look straight ahead, you know, and keep my head straight and just listen to the sounds and the volume of the sounds and what they do and tell if it's worth digging or not. But when you're out in a cornfield, you got all these little stalks sticking up this high, you know, and rocks everywhere and tire ruts from the tractors, and you really can't just go like you're in a smooth field. You really got to pay attention, and you know, you're always bumping into clumps of grass and it's giving you false signals. I swear, grass and corn, grass mostly, must like produce some sort of a static charge as it just sits there. And then when you hit it, that static charge, boom, goes away, or goes into your detector or whatever, and sets off a signal. At least it does on my machine. It's kind of annoying because it's a really good signal, and it's just grass. So anyway, we did get one really cool find. Excuse me. And like 3 honorable mentions, and not much else. So let me show you what we got. I think this button was one of my first finds when I got there. There is some lettering on the back here. You can't really tell too well in the camera, but when I had it wet, you could see it says gold gilt. Alright, so I just did a live dig for you, and you couldn't see it because I didn't push the button hard enough. Anyway, out of that hole, got what I believe is a button. I'll show you more when I get it cleaned up better. Although I'm not sure, it seems to have a post on both sides, which wouldn't be a button. What would that be? And there's where the post was, right here. But it goes all the way through to the other side, and there's no design on the other side. So I have concluded that this is the post side, the back side of a 2-piece button. And the fancy cap that would have pressed on over this side is since long gone. We ended up getting 2 of these funky rivets with a little bit of leather left in it. Now this is giving a bit of a jumpy signal in this clod right here. It's bouncing around dime to nickel. Oops. Turn it on. Huh. I lost it? Where'd it go? Here it is. What the heck is that? Uh-huh. Some sort of old rivet. Still got some leather in it, or material of sorts. Cool. I'm assuming it's some sort of horse tack, you know, a saddle rivet of some kind, because I mean, it feels like leather. I didn't get this one on film, but it's the same thing. This thing here, I'm not sure what it is. It's kind of light, but it sets off the machine and it gives a nickel signal. So the best I can conclude is it's charcoal of some description, maybe from a burnt dowel, or maybe it was shaped this way. It kind of looks like it's been shaped for whatever reason. I know that back in the old days, some of the farm equipment needed to be, some of the machinery parts needed to be lubricated, and they didn't really have like WD-40 or, you know, spray cans of oil they could just haul around with them. They would carry carbon sticks. Now this feels like it might be carbon, and they would rub the carbon onto where the metal was hitting metal, and it'd be like a dry lubricant. So maybe that's what this was. This is a surface find. It's some sort of a copper alloy part. No real description as to what it could be. This I thought was cute. It's a rock, but it looks like a little heart. Yay! What hunt wouldn't be complete with without one of these? Just happy to find that. This, I believe, is the idle screw and bracket off of a carburetor. You would turn this screw to increase or decrease the idle of a piece of machinery that had a carburetor on it. Not highly unlikely at all. And the coolest find of the day was this 1700s. Now it's been pretty slow going. We were down way down there. See where the house is over here. Where's the house? Down there, around there somewhere. Can you guys see it? That's where we started. It's been a good half hour since I had any kind of signal. A couple of pieces of white metal wire, some sort of baling wire. And then out of this hole right here, I found something really awesome. There, look at that. Now that is colonial. That's old. I'm not exactly sure how old, but I know it's somewhere around frickin' old. That's what that is. That's awesome. Man, I have a hard time holding on to stuff. Cool. Alright, let's keep going. Shoe buckle. Now check this out. Here's a testament to Jim from Tracker Treasure Hunters. Check your hole! This was also in the pile. It's a little bent, but I'm sure that's part of that buckle. It was in the same spot. I don't know what that goes to. I gotta look these up. It must be the other side. That's awesome. Check your hole. Very nice. Very happy to find that. I've got some more pictures of it that I found online, giving a better, let me put this on my leg, giving a better description of what it looked like when it was in use. That's pretty old. That's colonial. This is probably around the same time frame as those dandy buttons I've been finding in a totally separate field. This is my very first shoe buckle I've ever found. So there it is, guys. That's all of it. I've been getting a lot of comments lately on the way I present my videos. If you've been watching my channel throughout the last couple of months, I've changed the way I do my videos a little bit. I'm doing something that, from what I've seen, I've got just a scratch over 300 subscribers, and I'm subscribed to a little over 350 or so people in this hobby. And of all the videos that I watch, I don't see anybody doing their videos the way I do mine. And I've been getting a lot of compliments on that, and I appreciate that. And a lot of the compliments are people saying that, they're going to do it. And that's cool. I don't own the rights to the format of the way I present my videos. So, if you want to do it the way I do it, go right ahead. I think it works out a lot easier. So, give it a shot if you want to. That's fine with me. And no matter what you do, swing, beat, dig.